Hello, dear students. Now we need to understand the cleansing action of soap. So, let us first understand the definition of soap. What are soaps actually? Soaps are the sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acids or long chain carboxylic acid. In short, we write RCOO minus. So this is the now the example of soap is sodium stearate, that is C17H35COONA. You can see here I have tried to write. See, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 carbon. Now hydrogen 3 plus 2 5 7 9 11 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, and 33 and 35. You can see as 35 and COO minus. So this is what it is, the structure of soap. This structure of soap has two parts. One part is made up of hydrocarbon, which is known as hydrocarbon tail. Another part is called head. This tail is actually hydrophobic, that repel the water, and this head is hydrophilic, that attracts the water. This part is non-polar, and that is why it is hydrophobic. This part is polar, and that is why it is hydrophilic, that attracts the water, because water is also polar and this head is also polar. So we can write in the form of the bond notation. This is the tail and this is the head. Again, this tail hate or repel water, and this head water loving or attracted by the water. Soap has two part in it structure. One is hydrophobic tail, which repel water, made up of hydrocarbon and non-polar part. Another is hydrophobic head, which attracts the water and it is polar. Now we'll understand the micelle formation. When we add soap, that is your RCOO minus, to water below critical micelle concentration, COO minus polar part of remains in the water, but non-polar hydrocarbon chain remains on the surface. So this is figure 1 for the concentration which is below the critical micelle concentration. You can see here these are the soap molecules which are present on the surface. You can see that the COO minus or head is towards the water, whereas the tail is outside the water and it is always present on the surface. The same I have written, tail on the surface, head inside the water. This is the cloth which we want to wash with the soap. Here there is a oil, dust or grease on the cloth, and this is cloth and this is oil, dust or grease which we want to remove. This is figure number 1. In like this is the part of this figure number 1 we are going to study into the figure number 2, my dear students. When the concentration of soap is less than critical micelle concentration, we can see this figure. But if more soap is added, the concentration of soap is increased. Now let us see what happens when the concentration of soap is increased. It reaches to certain level. The non-polar soap goes inside the grease, oil and dust present in the cloth, and soap non-polar part attracted towards oil and grease. So simultaneously more than 100 soap molecules forms an aggregate and make a spherical micelle in which head is towards the water and tail is inside the oil, dust or grease. You can see here that these soap molecules from the surface, as they reach the critical micelle concentration, they go towards the oil, dirt or grease, and then they put themselves inside the oil and dirt. When these soap molecules are more than 100, they forms an aggregate. This aggregate is known as the micelle, and this is how the micelle is formed. The molecules of soap breaks the oil, dust or grease into small fragments and get attached to each fragment. So actually these oil, dust and grease is now broken into the small fragments, and each fragment of oil and dust is attached to each soap molecules. Removal of dust or grease from the cloth. When squeezed or beaten by paddle or beaten on the hard surface, the fragment loosens themselves from the clothes. As water comes out from the clothes, the soap molecule at the end with fragment of dust and grease oil comes out with the surface of the cloth. So as we beat, generally while washing the clothes, we beat them, we beat them with the paddle, we 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 beat them on the hard surface, mostly on the stones, or we just do the agitation. So the next point, agiation also help the process of removal of the oil and dust and grease from the cloth surface. So as we squeeze it, the water comes out. As we beat it, the water comes out. With this water, soap molecules also comes out, and these soap molecules at their tail, they have the small fragment of this oil, dust and grease, and this is how the oil, dust and grease is removed from the surface of the cloth. Again, one more point, centrifugation in washing machine also helps the removal of the fragments of the oil, dust and grease. Now we have detergents. So we have studied about the soaps. Now detergents. Examples of detergents are sodium lauryl sulfate, which is CH3, CH12, 11, SO4 minus, and Na plus. This detergent also have polar group, that is head, that is SO4 minus, Na, SO4 minus and Na plus, and it has long hydrocarbon shell, which is CH3, CH2, 11, which is tail. So same as soap, this detergent also have head and tail, which is polar and non-polar, water repelling and water attracting, hydrophobic and hydrophilic, and that is why cleansing action of soap and cleansing action of detergent is exactly the same. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying your studies. Happy learning.